Hello, my name is Paul Bergman. I am the head coach of the Arlington Stallions Rugby Club. Our club has teams for boys from grades 5 through 12. Rugby is a contact sport that is fun and played in a competitive and sportsmanlike environment at all times. If you are a football player in the fall, rugby is the best activity that you can do in the spring. You will improve your tackling with technique that takes the head out of play. You will be called upon to pass, catch, and run with the ball multiple times in every game, and you will get in the best shape of your athletic career. This video will tell you, in the words of our players and parents, all about the rugby experience that our club offers. I guarantee that if you decide to give our sport a try, you will be very glad that you did.
Hi, I'm John Mayevsky. I started playing rugby in 8th grade and continued on through high school, all throughout my 4 years, all through Conant. I also moved on and played in college, and I still play in college right now. I started on the Stallions, and what it's actually meant to me is a whole great deal in my life. Rugby's kind of changed into the sport that I kind of grew around and focused my life around. It used to be football. I played that all throughout since early years. I moved on to college and helped start a team at my college, and now I'm the current president of that rugby club.
I'm Jack Tuttle, and I am currently 19 years old. I graduated from Prospect High School a year ago, and I am now starting wing on the varsity team at the University of Colorado in Boulder. Rugby has been a really great experience for me throughout my time playing. It was always a great way to get to know new people. When I first started playing 3 years ago, I was a junior in high school, and I was immediately accepted by the Stallions Rugby Club. I remember the first time I ever got to play rugby was about 2 weeks after I ever first touched a rugby ball. And after finishing that game, I felt 100% comfortable playing with that team and playing in the sport of rugby in general. The Stallions Rugby Club is really big into getting other new players to understand the game. They're more than accepting of new people. The coaches always know what they're talking about, so you can really trust them. And the new players are always more than willing to help you, because the more they can help you, the more you can help the team. I would say if you're even thinking about trying rugby, then definitely come out for a session or two, get to know what it's all about. I mean, I know you'll love the guys. The coaches are all really helpful, and no one's gonna have bad feelings towards you if you decide it's not for you. Everyone just wants you to enjoy the game, and it's not for everybody. It's a tough sport, but it's definitely rewarding if you're willing to put in the time.
I'm Kevin Lyden. I'm Arlington Stallions Rugby alumni. I started with the program on the inaugural middle school team as an 8th grader and continued playing all 4 years through high school. I currently play at Davenport University. The Stallions provide a great foundation to play safe rugby. They teach the basics very well. Rugby is a sport for more than just the football player looking for something to do in the off season. I was a kid that was typically told I was undersized to play. As a rugby player, I was too small to play cornerback, and they found a starting role for me on the rugby pitch. So it's for all shapes and sizes, and anyone at any age can come out and play from 5th grade on through their senior year of high school. It's never too late or too early to start playing, and the Arlington Stallions is the place to start.
My name is Coach Nick. I am the Stallions assistant coach. I coach the backs as well as do the strength conditioning for the team. I have a degree in sports medicine and exercise science. I've been playing rugby for 25 years, and I was actually coached at one time by the head coach Paul Bergman. My philosophy for the boys is keep it simple. Have a big, good base to build off of. And it may take years, it may take weeks for some of the boys, but the basics, if you master them, you seldom need anything else. So we teach the basics, we make it fun, we make it positive, and we keep striving to get better and better and better every time we come out and play.
My name is Dr. Brian Moss. I'm a board-certified orthopedic surgeon. I've been the team consultant for the Arlington Stallions for about 3 years now. In terms of safety in rugby, which I know is a major concern for a lot of parents as well as athletes, there are various studies out there. There is a study out of JAMA in 2005-06, which did look at injury occurrence rates in rugby and compared it to other contact sports, football, hockey, soccer, and it did show that injury rates were the same, if not safer, in rugby. So without question, the nature of the sport being a contact sport, there will be injuries. However, with the Stallions and rugby in general, the teams do have a certified athletic trainer present at all the games or a trained medical professional. So for the Stallions, I try to be available for the games. If I'm not able to attend the games, there's always a certified athletic trainer who is knowledgeable and able to take care of any emergent issues.
Hi, I'm Laura Fonseca,
And I'm Hernan Fonseca.
and our son Eric Fonseca has played for 2 years. This will be his 3rd year playing with the Stallions, and he's absolutely loved playing rugby.
And his parents have really enjoyed watching him play rugby. It's a great sport, very dynamic. The boys are constantly moving. And in particular, we enjoyed him being with the Stallions. It's a new sport for all of us, and the coaches have done a great job of introducing the sport and teaching the boys the fundamentals of playing rugby.
My name is Nikki Carso. I have 2 boys that have been involved in the Arlington Stallions. Our son Jack started when he was in 8th grade, and he is now playing for St. Mary's in California. He's a junior. Our son Vincent started when he was in 6th grade, and he is now a freshman at Hersey. Our boys have been involved in all kinds of youth athletics, baseball, basketball, football, and we can say without a doubt that the Stallions is the best youth athletic program that we've been involved in. The coaches' enthusiasm for the game is wonderful. They really truly want the boys to love the game like they do, and that comes through in their coaching and their approach to youth athletics.
Hi, I'm Zach.
I'm Zach too.
We play for Stallions Rugby. I started playing rugby in 6th grade, so I've been playing for 7 years now. I love it so much. It's a lot more fun than football. Completely different aspect of the game. You know, you have so much more responsibilities, but with that, you have a much better, outcome and game.
I've played football for 4 years, and I quit my freshman year to get back with rugby. The difference between rugby and football is there's a lot more camaraderie and brotherhood in rugby, and you get to know your teammates better. Like this fella here, like he goes to BG, I'm from Prospect, and the whole team's made up of everyone.
It's a beautiful relationship.
Yes.
So it's a great time. We're all having fun out here. You should try it.
Can I say my name? Alright. I'm John. I'm gonna be a senior. I go to Buffalo Grove High School. I played football. I'm still playing football. I think it's like 9 years. And I started playing rugby my 8th grade year. You just get a better sense of team, That's how I feel about it. Football.
Also,
you gotta get over it. You gotta be together.
It's a fam, right?
It's a fam.
Even if you're
When I think about the Stallions and when I watch them play on the field, I'm amazed at how aggressive and intent they are on what they're doing, yet when the play stops, the camaraderie between the teammates, one team to the other team, they help each other up. The word gentleman comes to mind, and it amazes me how when the play stops, they are gentlemen. They play very hard until that whistle blows, but then once the whistle blows, they know they're all, I wouldn't say friends, but they respect each other, and I think that's very important as a parent to watch your kids play like that on the field and have that kind of respect. They still play very hard, very tough, but then once they stop, and after every game they break bread. I can't think of a better way for teammates, for opponents to show their respect for one another when they eat after each game. It's pretty impressive, and I know that comes from the coach in this program.
I have been involved in sports my entire life, and as a parent, you really do feed off of how your child acts in preparation before going to an event. In 99% of the sports that my son has played, it's the usual me sitting in the driveway waiting for him, honking the horn, telling him that we're going to be late. With the rugby program this year, I've never seen my son up at the times he woke up on days of games. I've never seen my son waiting in the car, in the driveway, waiting for me to get out there because we had to go. And I've never seen him happier and more willing to talk about the things he talked about after a game than after the season this year. You take all those things, you pull them together, and you have not only an athlete with experience in a sport that he never had before, but you have a totally different person from how he used to communicate with us before the season as he does now. So we thank Coach Bergman and the entire coaching staff and all his teammates for that, because we really believe he's a changed person.
Hi, my name is Josh Pullman. I'm a high school graduate, and to me, rugby might be just the best sport I've ever played. It's a sport I've grown to love, and the Arlington Stallions have become my family throughout the years, and I'm proud to call myself a Stallion.
My name is Joe Fasolo. I'm a junior at John Hersey High School. Rugby is probably my favorite thing, and the Arlington Stallions is like probably the best environment for me, at least, and for everybody.
My name is Churi, and I'm a junior at Hersey High School. Rugby has basically made me who I am, and the Stallions is my family.
My name is Amy Fasolo. My son is going to be a junior at John Hersey High School. This is his 5th year playing for the Arlington Stallions. It's the best thing that he has been involved in, which we have been involved in as well. To watch your child do something that he's passionate about and that he truly loves, and he's growing each and every day, and the coaching is outstanding. The parents are wonderful. And as a mother, I just really love watching him do something that he's really become passionate about.
I'm a sophomore at Wheeling High School. Rugby is like the best sport, my favorite sport over all the sports I play. The Arlington Stallions is the best family.
My name is Alex Untanis. I attend Prospect High School. I'm going to be a junior this fall. I play rugby for the Arlington Stallions. Probably my favorite sport. All I do is just work on getting better at it, and the Stallions are like my family now.
Hi, I'm Ken Williams. My son is a graduating senior in high school, and he has had a wonderful time in Arlington Stallions Rugby, and I recommend it highly. The teammates he has, the camaraderie they have, and the hard work he puts into it is just really a great experience for him.
My name is Mark Wyko. My son Jake is a junior at Buffalo Grove High School, and he plays 3 sports: football, hockey, and rugby. And of the 3, I like rugby the most because it's the level of sportsmanship among the players and the fans and the parents is head and shoulders above every other high school sport.
My name is Bill Leiden. Actually, I'm an alumni parent and still coming out. That's how much my son and I enjoy rugby. He's actually helping Paul coach the sevens the last few summers when he comes back from college, which he's currently playing his 4th year of rugby at college at Davenport University. hope my testimonial will persuade some of these parents that are on the fence about rugby to come out and get initiated into the program. And starting at the Stallions would be a perfect place to do it, because Paul has, even though Kevin's been out of the program 4 years, has not turned his back on it. And I think he would do the same for your son. Best of luck to you. Try rugby. I appreciate it.
About 7 years ago. I could be wrong on that, but it's been a very positive experience for Spencer. The coaching is outstanding. The culture around rugby is what I like the most. The emphasis on integrity, hard work, and determination is what I like best about it. And I really couldn't recommend it more to your young son or daughter.
Hi, my name is Nikki. My son is Alex Kutanis. Once Alex started playing rugby in 6th grade, as soon as he touched it, he never wanted to play football again. The coaches were outstanding. It's a different feeling. The kids really come together. It's not because they're made to come together. They just connect. It was just a positive experience. These are tough kids, and when they're done, they're like gentlemen after the game. So I really would recommend this for anybody to play rugby for their kids.
Hi, my name is Kathy Kaminsky,
I'm Dave Kaminsky.
and we're parents of Zach Kaminsky, who is a senior in the Arlington Stallions Rugby Club. And Zach has been part of this organization for 7 years. We couldn't be prouder. He started in football and baseball and other sports, and it's just such an amazing organization that has really honed in on his skills, and he's matured so much just being part of this team.
And we have a younger son, Ethan Kaminsky, who is playing as well. And we'll be watching him here as Zach will be playing in college. Wonderful stepping stone.
We love the
We're Jonathan's parents, and he's been with the rugby team since middle school.
He's been with the Stallions since 8th grade.
He loves it. He gave up everything for rugby. Coaching staff, the best. Thank you. Thank you.
And I think that he's really learned discipline. He's learned how to really appreciate a game more than just play it. And he's learned to respect his opponents as well as his teammates.
Hi, my name is Valerie Lingen. My son is Zachary Lingen, and he's been playing sports since 6 years old, basketball and football, and he started playing rugby when he was in 6th grade, and it took his heart away. He's been playing for 7 years. It's the best coaching he's ever had by far, and he loves the sport, and it's just an excellent sport to play in and be in.
Hello, my name is Stephen Moroniak, Matthew Chewy Moroniak's father, who has just completed his 3rd year of rugby, and now he's moving into his junior year of high school. And as we all know, high school can be a very formative time in our kids' lives. And previously involved with 3 sports in high school, the Arlington Heights Stallions organization has by far been the most positive experience that he has had. And I highly recommend this for anybody out there. Everybody can play rugby. It's very, very positive, and the coaching staff is by far top-notch.
I'm Ben, graduated this year. I go to Stevens High School, played on the football team, won the state championship. It's a big difference between football and rugby, but it's a much better experience playing rugby with the guys you're playing with. It's better time out there, better camaraderie, better brotherhood, and plus for football, it helps you gotta be focused during rugby. Everything's going on all the time. Gotta really be focused in there. Overall, loved it. Had a great time on the Stallions. Looking forward to moving on.
I'm Tony LaPiana. I'm a Arlington Stallions alumni, and I really enjoy rugby. I've been playing rugby for 5 years. I'm an alumni, so I like the most about rugby is camaraderie that it brings. Going to state championship and cheering on your former friends, players, so it's really enjoyable.
Hi, I'm Spencer Kruger. I'm going to be a senior at Hersey, and I play football and rugby. And rugby definitely helps football a lot, like open field tackling and stuff, but it also helps. Like, I play on both sides of the ball, and definitely it's just the conditioning is just it's harder in rugby because you're constantly moving, but it definitely that can transfer over to football. Definitely help you there because it just feels less demanding on the football field.